All right, hello everybody. It's Mecha Watt recording again in Medieval 2. We'll be uploading this to my YouTube channel, NVIDIA. And I do apologize for having to record well, I guess I could do some editing, but who likes to edit, right? I'm usually a live streamer, so I not like to live stream because I don't have to do any editing, or at least not while you're editing, obviously. But it's been a little while since I've been able to get back into my Russia campaign here with Medieval 2. So let's see where we are here in this game. Now, I'm still at peace with most of Western Europe, which has been a boon to me as I've been trying to deal with this Timurid horde that has been roaming around in central Russia now for some time. They have recently taken Kiev, which I've managed to get that back from them, and the last thing they did was they raided this city here, which I can't remember the name of right off the top of my. I think that's Smolensk is what that is. But they've still got a relatively good size horde here that is just kind of roaming around. So I'm dealing with them. I don't have an army yet that can really meet them in the field. So I'm trying to fight them in strategic points like bridges, things like that. Places where I will only be able to fight them one army at a time instead of them being able to bring in 3 or 4 different stacks at the same time. So I'm slowly but surely whittling away at them. Meanwhile, the Mongols have still got their horde together as well. So this has been a very unique playthrough in that the Mongols have managed to keep their horde together well into the period of time that the Timurids are in. So we've got 2 hordes wandering around the map right now. Now let me reacquaint myself with what was going on when I ended my last episode. I think my army has just recently came into Kiev, and I'm trying to get the army reinforced here.
My lord.
Go into the city and see who I can unable to retrain anybody right now, but I need to get some of these guys retrained. I know this cavalry, I don't think I can train this cavalry militia. We are able to get some musketeers. I may have to pull this militia out. And we're working on cannon towers right now, so the militia drill square would be able to give me the ability to retrain that militia cavalry. I may build that next. Let me just go ahead and queue that up and make sure in case I forget and have that ready for next time. Let's see now. I've got this army here that has been wandering around dealing with rebels. Let me bring them into Bulgar so we can get some of their units reinforced and try and get them back up here and deal with these rebel armies that just keep cropping up all over the place. Every time I turn around, I'm getting a rebel army. And we are working on cannon towers all around the Russian Empire to help us fight off these Timurids here. And I am trying to work on my economy with some of my port towns. As you can see, I've got a lot of trade routes going on, trying to help me with my economy. These guys right now, at least, are not at an immediate threat with the Timurids. So I'm going to invest in economic things for them. Also got a nice little city down here working. They're about to complete that irrigation. So let's do, what does a dockyard do for me? Increases trade goods. Let's do a dockyard there next turn, and that will help us with our economy. All right, now I'm going to save the rest of my money for now, and I am still at war with the Polish. I forgot about this little campaigning army that I've got over here. The Polish had been my allies for the longest time, but they betrayed me declared war on me right when I was in the middle of fighting the Timurids. At my most vulnerable time. So I've basically been wandering around in Polish territory, raiding them and attacking and sacking their cities.
Coming, my enemy.
So that's what we're going to do here.
We shall show them none.
My lord.
You don't want to join the army?
Joining forces.
Now, I'm just trying to get some money back from these Poles and make them pay a price for having betrayed me like they did. And at this point, I'm still allies with the Danish as well, so that's good news. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this turn and let the save the rest of my money.
Your will
Where
shall
are
be
you
obeyed.
going? Forget where I had him heading to. Do I have a...
An order.
This is one of my Suzdal men here. He needs to get his army reinforced. I'm gonna bring him on down here to Riga and get that army reinforced. And we'll end the turn here. Starting to get some diplomats down toward the Mongols. Still not sure what the Mongols are going to do. I've been very surprised by the Horde factions, how passive they've been, especially the Mongols. I've never seen the Mongols be so passive. We've got a new baby, Simone of Bagut. And looks like we've lost one of our ladies, one of our noble ladies as well. Okay, Novgorod's got its cannon towers now. So it will be able to put up a good fight against the Timurids if they come after Novgorod. But right now, they are just not... I don't know what they're going to do. They can't make up their mind what they want to do here. Not going to spend any money there. Okay, I'm going to leave these two weak units behind. Come on out of the city. And I will recruit some spear militia and some crossbow militia. Kind of help out there. And let's make sure and send some agents along with this general here. Give him some protection. And let's recruit a spy and a assassin to protect the...
We shall not relent, ever!
Let's see, which one of these guys has the best... He's my army commander. Ooh, he's even got better army command, doesn't he?
An order.
No, they don't like you in the city. Let's bring you out of the city. I don't think the city likes either one of these guys, so I'm going to just leave them in the army. And we're going to start making our way up here to try and get in a position to fight the Timurids. Let's go ahead and get some more cavalry in this army. Okay, what else? Let's see if we can reinforce any of your armies. We can reinforce his archers, so let's go ahead and reinforce them. And let's just combine some units here.
Yes.
We'll combine some units. Go ahead and construct a market way over here in Bulgar. This is kind of a backwater town. I don't really want to invest too much money in military. Just economic needs there for now. I'm going to save the rest of my money until I have a pretty good idea what the Timurids are going to do. But I do want to do something with this army here. I'm going to bypass this. I think I can just get to Prague So what I'm going to
Orders,
do
my
is I'm
king.
going to do the old trick of sending
Mount,
my
march.
cavalry ahead
If there was a path here, it is gone, Lord. March
and
into
beginning
battle.
the siege.
Your will shall be
Then I'm going to
obeyed.
link up the rest of the army with the cavalry
Yes, bringing our
and
armies
go ahead and
together.
attack.
We march to our enemy's doom.
Now, it is really giving him a serious benefit here in this battle. A serious benefit. But it is one of their main noblemen, and he's got very good command. And he does have the city defenses in his favor. So let's go ahead and fight this on the battle map.
Enemy show you mercy
He has no
in
reinforcements,
battle.
though.
Do not return it.
So he is completely on his own, but I do have cannons as well. So I think we're going to definitely get some good pillage and plunder if we win this battle. We could really use some good pillage and plunder. I'm going to try and let some of this fog lift here. Oh, yeah, this is much better, much better.
Units on my order.
All right, let's back you guys off a little bit in case he's got cannon towers. We'll start our battle, and let's go ahead and take out the gate first. Looks like he's got everybody in the plaza of the city. So what I want to do is go ahead and get all of these guys started running toward the gate. By the time they get there, the cannons should have the gate down. Those gates should be down by the time these guys get to, yeah, and they're down already.
Our enemy's gates are down.
They do not have anybody at the walls. They are defending the plaza. So let's everybody get in here. Cavalry, get in there quickly. Let's just bring the whole army. Everybody get inside the city. I want everybody running before so they can't get any towers activated before we get into the city. Okay,
The Lord is
we
with
are
us
in.
Today. We have captured the enemy's walls.
Okay, everybody just come on in. We are pouring into the city. Okay, you guys head over here. We've got some... just lead them on a goose chase if you need to. Handgunners, attack those handgunners, please. Heavy cavalry, you come around over this way. Okay, all my cavalry come over here.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Cavalry, charge those handgunners. Just gonna let each cavalry unit attack them as they come in to the area. Kind of hold them up until the rest of my army gets here. Who is this coming up here? That's actually my general. General, why don't you head over that direction, please? Looks like I've got some units coming up this direction. Yeah, you guys get up to the edge of the plaza, please. Got more units coming. Okay, cavalry, get over there. You guys get on those Polish nobles. Heavy infantry come back. Heavy cavalry come back, I mean. Let's get that unit in a pincher. Heavy cavalry, you head over this way. Send my archer cavalry that way.
The battle is very
Send
much
all
in
of
our
my
favor.
cavalry
If we
around
remain
the
true and
exterior
steadfast,
of the
Victory will be
plaza.
ours.
What are you guys doing? Okay, I'm gonna take you off of. You guys go off skirmish mode. Who else is coming up here? Everybody else get up here as quickly as you can, please. All of you guys start heading into the plaza. Head into the plaza, please. Those Polish nobles are still going strong. Alright, I've got cavalry units around over here. I want them to come into the rear of the plaza. Who else do we have coming up in the back here? Everybody else keep coming. That cavalry unit is not doing so great, but they're just holding their own until we can get some spearmen up here to get on those Polish nobles.
Our men are in command of the city. The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Head on in. Come on up here. Get onto the general's bodyguard, please. Come on around. Get into the general's bodyguard. You get into the general's bodyguard. To the general's bodyguard.
My lord, we have lost control of the city.
You pull this cavalry out of there. They've only got 6 men left.
The
They've done their job. They've done their due diligence. Okay, everybody else push through. Guys, come over this way. Flank around.
Praise the saints. Our men have taken control of the city.
Flank around, please.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
All right, everybody else, come on in.
Curses! Our men no longer command the city.
Our men no longer command the city. We will shortly, though.
Praise the saints. Our men have taken control of the city.
Get into those handgunners there, please. Got another good unit of handgunners we're going to have to get through. The handgunners, the Polish handgunners are tough. Look at the armor these guys are wearing. So they've actually got long-range firearms, and then whenever it's time to fight hand-to-hand in melee, they're basically knights. And they're heavily armored knights as well. Guys, come on over here. Okay, heavy cavalry charge into the back of them. Heavy cavalry charge into the back. These handgunners over here are still in the fight as well. These guys are studs right here. These Polish handgunners. They are absolute studs. It's going to take a good little bit to knock them down. Heavy infantry, attack them, please. Who's left? There's just a couple of them left here that are still fighting. This guy right here is running for his life, but he's got nowhere to go. He's like, oh man, what's going on? Where do I go? What do I do? Who can I kill? Let me take somebody with me when I go. Alright, who wants some? He's like, oh, you want some? Alright, come on, I'll give you some. He's still alive. He just went down. Okay.
Look how
And that's
our
it. I think he was the
cowardly foe runs.
last
Time
Polish
to
guy in
press
that
the
city,
attack.
so we'll go ahead and
This
end
is
the
a
battle.
clear victory that goes to
Pretty interesting battle there.
They deserved nothing less than death.
That was one of the princes too, one of their noble princes. We absolutely will sack this settlement.
Triumphant.
That was the whole point of coming here, so we could sack and pillage. Who can I reinforce while we're here? Let's definitely reinforce these Boyar sons. Let's reinforce the Spear militia. And the general's bodyguard, let's reinforce those guys. See if I wanted to recruit anybody else. I can get some crossbow militia. Now, I can't help but notice that my general also does not have any agents protecting. Oh, there's an agent right back there. I think I must have left that agent
Who
behind.
is my target?
I'm going to bring that assassin into the city to help protect my nobleman there, and I will recruit a spy as well to help protect him. We'll probably stay in the city for a couple of turns until we're ready to move on, but we did get some good money out of that. Money that I want to invest back over here in Russia. So let's go ahead and get some cannon towers here in this castle. Let me just cycle through all of my towns and see who needs what the most here. So here is our capital, Novgorod. We give them militia barracks. That gives me the Berdishi Axemen. Ooh, I don't guess I've seen them yet. That looks pretty. And the public order is doing great here, so I think I can definitely invest in the barracks. And why I want to go ahead and start trying to get my units as upgraded as I possibly can is because I really don't have units that can compare to the Western European military. So what best units I do have, I need to go ahead and hurry up and get them equipped and trained and into a veteran status as quickly as I can to be able to match up against the Western Europeans. All right, so here in Moscow, let's give them some council chambers. I can raise their taxes, but I'm not going to at this time. Ryazan, what do we want to do in Ryazan? Let's retrain him. Now let's give them a fairground. And Bulgar, we've already looked at Bulgar. We're giving them a market. I'm not going to invest any money in Magdeburg. Magdeburg is way over here in Western Europe. And I'm probably actually going to surrender that to somebody. Don't know who I want to give that to. Who is the weakest faction in the game? I wish there was a way I could tell that. Can I look at that in the lists? Let me see. Nothing that's going to tell me anything about foreign powers. Show the faction ranking scroll. Okay. France is doing very well. The Holy Roman Empire, I believe, is gone. Spain is gone. Venice is not doing well. Milan is not doing well. Scotland. Turks, Egypt. Egypt is doing very well. Denmark is actually the best so far. Portugal is right on up there. Then there's Poland, then there's Hungary. Apple States are actually doing very well. I wonder if I could give Magdeburg to the Timurids. I wonder if they would take it. What about the Mongols? I give Magdeburg to the Mongols. The Mongols are not doing well in this game. Let me I just want to experiment here. Do I have a Can you get to a Mongol and talk to them?
You may speak, but I should not expect us to agree.
Yeah, I do not have the option to offer them a province at this time because they're still in horde mode. So I can't do that. I wonder if I can offer them a ceasefire. Offer them some map information. Just make the offer.
This is a most honorable offer. We must accept.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds good to me. So I have made a peace deal with the Mongols. Now, I don't know why they had declared war on me. I have had peace with them for pretty much the most of the game that they've been in existence. And just out of the blue, they did declare war on me. But I think, I'm not sure why. Let me get my spy down here. I don't want that diplomat to get trampled to death. It's kind of dangerous to have your... In fact, I want to get that diplomat on this ship next turn. Let me get the ship over here against the coast. And I'll get my diplomat on that ship so he won't get trampled in these narrows here. Okay, but I've still got Magdeburg over here I need to do something with. I don't want to give it to Denmark. Denmark is already strong enough. I want to give it to somebody. I don't have any diplomats in place, though. It's a Danish diplomat. I could have sworn that I had sent a diplomat over here somewhere. Cannot recruit a diplomat there. Can I recruit a diplomat here? I can. Okay. Yeah, I'll queue up a diplomat for next turn. And I will find somebody down here that's weak and needs some propping up. And I will settle some of their people. Oh, here's a diplomat right here.
Yes, my lord.
France is actually doing pretty good. Let me keep sending him on down.
At once.
That's Danish. Denmark is doing great. They don't need any help. Send him down toward Paris. I may see if Spain or Portugal, if they have any population that needs to be resettled somewhere. We'll see about that. Okay, so I'm not ready to give up Magdeburg yet. We'll just hang on to that. Unless it rebels, of course. If they rebel, that's fine. Let's reinforce these units here.
Yes.
I'm going to send these spearmen here, can only be reinforced inside a castle. So I'm going to send them toward the castle down there. And the mercenary spearmen, we can disband those guys. The Boyar sons can also only be reinforced in the castle. So let's send them toward the castle.
We go no further this day.
And in the meantime, we do have some units in the castle. Well, I want to keep them there in case the Timurids head this way. So I want to keep these guys in the castle. That's fine. All right. Let's give them a spy and a archer militia. I think that's all we'll do this turn. We'll end the turn. The Timurids just are not going to get off that spot, are they? All right, we are the largest faction at this time. Lost one of our noblemen. Now, where was he at? Okay, it's our guy that was down here in Kaffa. Gonna have to lower taxes because of that. Probably queue up a Orthodox church, and I'm going to need to send a nobleman down there. I need a good nobleman, a nobleman that what do you look like? You've got a lot of dread. Kaisel of Moskva will probably be a good guy. He's got a lot of loyalty and command and piety. Let's send him toward Kaffa. We're going to turn Kaffa over to him. Make your way down toward Kaffa as quickly as you can, please. Who do we have in here? We got Prince Sergei, and we've got Ivan. Ivan would probably be a good town administrator as well. So let's send him down this way, and I want to send him this direction also. I'm going to send Ivan toward Kiev. Okay, let's check on Helsinki. I don't think we've looked in here in a while. We're doing a fairground in Helsinki. What's our army look like? We don't have much, just a skeleton force. Does he have any agents protecting him? He's got an assassin and a spy. That's good enough. That'll be good enough for that. Novgorod is still working on the militia barracks. They do not have any agents. We need agents here to protect our noblemen. Let's get one more cannon as well. All right, how is our army doing down here? We still reinforcing? Let's reinforce them. Reinforce them. I think one more turn and we will be ready to move on. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and start demolishing some stuff in the city. Get some money out of it. I'm going to take down their... I'll take the cannon towers down last, right before we leave. I'm going to take away the Thieves Guilds. I'm going to loot the siege works. I'm going to loot this heavy armorer. Okay. Retrain them. Lower taxes a little bit so I don't want the city rebelling on me while I'm there and risk losing some men in my army. Denmark is doing pretty good. Let's see what's happening in Paris. I think I may go ahead and give Magdeburg to France. Do I have enough movement points to make contact with France?
Yes.
Next turn, he'll have enough movement to get to France next turn. We're going to turn Magdeburg over to them. Just try and cause a little confusion over here. Maybe get some people fighting each other. Who is France at war with right now? Let me see. They're enemies with England, Sicily, Scotland, and Egypt of all. Oh, and Hungary. Well, it wouldn't hurt them to be at war with maybe Denmark as well. So we'll cause a little trouble for France by giving them Magdeburg. And I don't guess
An order.
this Timurid army is going to do anything. I'm going to bring this guy up here
We march tomorrow.
and see if I can maybe draw them into a bridge battle. I'm not sure. They just don't seem to want to move away from that location for some reason. All right, I guess I can go ahead and move this army on out of here. Who do I want to leave behind? I'll leave him behind. I'll leave him behind. Yeah, that's fine. And the rest of these guys will come on out and head over here to deal with these rebels.
Of course.
Deal with these rebels.
We
It's going
go
to take
no
them a few
further
turns
this
to get
day,
there,
my
but that's
lord.
fine. Still got 2 turns to go on that market.
Orders, my
You
king.
come on into the castle,
Honor to serve, my lord.
and you should be able to retrain there. Yeah, we'll retrain you in the castle. Now, he really
An
needs an
honor to
agent
serve,
traveling
my
with him. Do we have any agents up here that can go with him? Got one assassin. I'll let an assassin
Watching the
travel with him.
commander's back.
My lord. Of course.
Y'all guys need to be retrained. And let's get a spy here. We need to recruit a spy. Okay, their public order here in Riga is suffering a little bit. What does an Iconer studio do for us? It's a public health bonus. Amplifies the conversion effect of Orthodox churches. It only gives us, doesn't do much for our happiness right off the bat, though. What does the cathedral do? Gives us a 10% increase in happiness. I'll go for the cathedral. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and we'll finish our turn. Looks like Egypt is trying to take Constantinople. Yeah, they're trying to assassinate my general in Prague. It's a good thing I got that assassin in there to protect him. And here comes a inquisitor as well. And this horde is just still aimlessly wandering around. Never seen them act like this before. They've usually been very decisive. No, I do not want to invest in a thieves guild. Now, somebody just got killed over here. Let me make sure that it was not my general. No, I've still got Miroslav, so that's good news. Larstown Bulgar is ready to upgrade. Let's absolutely go there. And we want to queue up that next stone wall. We definitely want them to upgrade. It means they will be a more productive, prosperous city. Lost our spy. And we lost an assassin at Halleck. Okay. Yeah, we need another spy and assassin here. We do not have anybody protecting those 2 noblemen in that castle against assassination. All right, so I've definitely got to start. I've got a spy and an assassin right here. Let's send both of them to Halleck.
Tomorrow's
And let's
journey
queue up
awaits.
another team of a spy and an assassin. The rebel army right there. Okay, I've got some troops in here that should be able to take care of them. Hold one unit back.
Marching to battle with pride, Lord. The enemy lies defeated.
Oh!
The enemy lies defeated.
Right, and you head
We
back to
are
the city.
victors. If you
Should be
want the
fine
path,
until he gets
it
back.
is
I'll,
gone now.
yeah, it should be fine.
We cannot march there, my lord.
In fact, I will
Orders,
go
my
ahead and
lord,
let some
my
of the
lord.
cavalry units head on
Yes.
back into the city.
Yes.
Yeah. And the rest
Your
of you can
will
come
shall
along
be
later.
obeyed.
Okay, let's go check on our expeditionary force. Oh, and I was going to give Magdeburg to France, wasn't I? So,
At your service.
Always good to see you, mon ami. How can we help?
how about if I give you a region called Magdeburg? And all I ask for return is map information.
I cannot quite accept.
Oh, really? Well, how about if I just give it to you out of the goodness of my heart?
Please
How about
go on.
that?
We are listening.
There.
Très bien.
I'm giving
I
it to
am
you
honored
anyway.
to accept.
All
a
right,
most
so France
worthwhile
now
meeting,
has
mon ami.
Magdeburg. Let me
Orders,
get
my
my
king.
army on out of there.
Move out. We move onward tomorrow.
He's got, and we've got a diplomat here. Which I probably, where do I want this diplomat to go? Let's send you down this way and see what's heading.
Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Who's that right there? That's the Danish. The Denmark is all the way down into Nuremberg? Really? Okay, we're coming on out of Prague.
Move out.
Let's bring our agents with us.
Sire.
Whose time is up? Protecting.
And as we leave, we are going to loot and pillage everything of value out of this city. If it's not nailed down, we're taking it with us. We got a good amount of money out of that. And I don't care who takes it back. I don't care who ends up occupying it. It's not my problem. Not my problem. Now let me run down here and see if I can have a nice little battle with what's left of the Polish forces. And maybe next time they'll think twice before they decide to betray an ally. I think we have pretty much crippled the Poles. Gonna wait. Get some better. Yeah, that's much, much better. Start our deployment now. Make a group out of you in the center.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
That's okay. Well, this is some rugged countryside right here. Rugged, rugged countryside. What are they doing? Are they trying to attack me? Not exactly sure what they're doing. But I probably want to be up on this hill up here. So let me see if I can get my units redeployed up on the hill. You guys get on up here too. I think they're trying to get up on the hill as well. I'll speed this up as I march. The army doesn't look like we're going to fight right now, so as both armies are trying to march to the crest of this plateau. Slow it down a little bit now. Sure, and keep my cavalry on my flanks here. We don't want any unpleasant surprises. Let me get these cannons on fire at will. They should be able to start firing here soon. Keep moving up, boys. So let my cavalry units keep pace with us as we move. Don't know why my general is not moving. General, you move too, please. Don't know why he's not moving.
Heavy cavalry! With all haste! Closer! With all haste! Fly like the wind!
At least we're going to be able to come down on them from the top of this plateau here. Looks like my cannons are already able to fire on them. I'm going to move forward a little bit more with the main army here. Cavalry, keep pace. Cavalry on the left flank, please keep pace. Move up a little bit more. So you have right there noble missile cavalry. Okay, my dwarves are able to fire now. They've definitely they're backing these guys up for sure. And my cannons are able to fire. Bring the army up us a little bit more and start pivoting. Start pivoting to face them a little bit better. Cavalry units, you come over this way. Okay, what are they trying to do here? Charge! Okay, back off, back off. Get on them. Cavalry, come forward. They're using their cavalry, their missile cavalry very effectively. Back off. Back off. Okay, let me start getting my infantry units into their own group here. Okay, you guys charge. Cavalry units, get on over there.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this,
General,
we will
come help me
smash
out over
the
here.
enemy. The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Strike hard and break the spirit of his army.
Y'all chase them down, please. Get on them, please. Get on them. General, get over there and help.
The enemy general lies dead. We have sent the Corps to hell.
What's left of this group here? Move on up. Yeah, General, you keep going.
The enemy army run. The enemy general flees like the
They're
coward
yeah,
he
they're off
is.
the map now.
Strike
They have
hard
fled
and
clean off the
break
map.
Spirit of his army.
But he did manage to keep his army intact, relatively intact. Go ahead and end because they've already fled off the field. He was using his missile cavalry very effectively there. I'm going to execute these guys. They do still have Vienna down here, but they've got Vienna pretty well protected. I don't think this army here is going to be powerful enough to break into Vienna, not without taking some losses, some severe losses, and I'm not willing to take those kind of losses right now. So I think we've done enough damage to Poland. So I'm going to slowly make my way out of Poland. I may come down here and hit this city here. Just raid them a little bit more on my way out, and then I'll be done with Poland. And maybe try to make peace with them after that, if they're willing to accept it. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see. I don't know, but it'd be in their best interest, obviously, to try and make peace with us. Okay, everybody else is doing something productive. What's going on? I see again. Yeah, they're still working on their cannon towers. This is kind of a little quiet corner of the empire down here. I don't really think I need to invest in any troops. The Hungarians and the Byzantines have been behaving themselves pretty well down there. I've just got to figure out what I want to do about these Timurids here. Let me put him on this bridge and see if I can bait them into attacking me on the bridge and maybe defend the bridge against them. Don't know. They're still on their way to chase down these rebels here. Okay, well that's it, I guess. I've already made friends with the Mongols, so let me get my diplomat onto the ship, and I'll get the ship out to sea. where it will be relatively safe. When I need the diplomat, I can just offload him off the ship. But he should be safe there for now. And I've got a spy that's keeping an eye on the Mongols down here as well. All right, we'll end this turn. Looks like our Islamic factions have got a jihad against Constantinople. They're trying to take Constantinople. As a Christian faction, I can't let that stand. If Constantinople falls, it will be my my Christian duty to make my way down there and free Constantinople from their Islamic overlords. No, I do not want to invest any money in Prague. I just raided Prague. I just looted Prague. In fact, they're rioting in Prague. That's probably going to go back to the Poles, I would imagine. And they're going to get a good citizen army out of that. They're going to get all kind of citizen militias out of this army when it rebels against me. France is the largest faction. Ryazan is ready to upgrade. Yes, absolutely. We will go ahead and upgrade to the next level with Ryazan. We've got the money to do it. We lost one of our ladies. One of our Suzdal ladies has passed away. Which we haven't looked at our noble families here in a while. Let's take a quick look-see at our nobility. Looks like the Boravia family is doing very well. Kozel and Shuka, the Boravians, have got a young boy coming along, Maxim of Boravia. So the Boravians are doing well. And then we've got the Baggett family. They seem to be doing fine. They've got a lot of boys, and they've got a young boy that was just born, Simone. He's coming along as well. But right now, our faction leader is Antiom the Cruel, who's actually married to a Bagut girl. So, no, he's the Bagut. She married into his family. So he is a Bagut. So right now, the ruling family, noble family, are the Baguts. They are a very strong family. They've got 4 male members of the Bagut family. So these guys are going to be strong for some time. And they're still relatively young too, so they could all have a lot of children. So the Baguts are definitely one of our strongest families. And Nikita the Fat never married and had any children. But he is still alive. I'm not sure where he is, but... And it looks like we've got the Miloslav family here. They are probably too old to have children. So it looks like this family is probably going to be going extinct here pretty soon. Okay, now Isavovich, he's kind of old too. He's 44, and he hasn't married and had any children. So doesn't look like that family is going to prosper. But the Moskva family, yeah, here's one of our newer noble families here, the Moskvas, by Sergei Moskva. He does have a son. We'll have to keep our eye on Kiesel here, or Kaisel, see how Kaisel does. And there is the Buikov family. They're old, though. They have not had any children. So it doesn't look like the Buikovs are going to be going anywhere. We've got a lot of extinct families here. And then the family that is going to probably rule next is going to be the Suzdals. And they've got 2 young men here. So he is 34 and he hasn't had any children. He's 35. He has not had any children. I don't know why my family, my nobility, are not having any children. He's 20 and he is not married yet. And that's it. This whole wing of the family over here is completely extinct. And they have had 2 Grand Dukes from over here. So I don't know. The nobility is not looking very strong right now. And I have not really been able to get any men of the hour to add to the nobility. Raise up any knights from the lower ranks. So I'm a little concerned about my nobility, to put it mildly. They're not having children.
Shall not relent, ever! Get marching!
They're not having nearly enough children. Let's get a cavalry militia in this town. He has protection up there. He's got protection here. Okay, well then we will... What's going on here now? We do have agents here. Let me give them another team of agents. There are no agents down here. Let's get a team of agents down there in that city as well. Ah, I see some pirates up here. Let's see if we can go after this rebel navy. Right, that's all I want to do this turn. Have I looked at Halleck lately? Halleck. We'll just do some irrigation in Halleck right now. Do a little retraining as well. We can do some Devors there. Let's do 1 unit of Devors. Okay, and that'll be the end of this turn. The city of Prague is about to completely revolt and overthrow their Russian overlords and probably go back to Poland, I would think. There is no German faction on the map anymore, so... And I don't think this game has the mechanics to recreate a dead faction, so I'm not going to invest any money in Prague. All of my money is going to go into Russia because I'm Russian. Yes, I'm aware of the hordes. I'm trying to lure them into attacking my general on this bridge here so that I can only fight them 1 army at a time.
We shall not relent, ever!
He does have agents. Okay.
Who is my target? Watching the commander's back, my lord.
Gonna go ahead and get everybody out of that fortress. Don't really think I need that fortress there anymore. I don't want it to cause any distractions if they do decide to attack me on the bridge. I want to be able to do a bridge defense here. I don't want to get drawn into reinforcing the fort on the wrong side of the river. So, oh, we've got some rebels up here, don't we? Let's go get those rebels. We'll leave you behind. We'll leave the cannons. We'll leave the cannons behind. And we will leave some archers behind.
Men, march!
Let's head up here and get those rebels.
Pride, Lord.
He is still on his way to attack rebels. Let's make sure that I don't want to invest any money in Prague, but I do want him to catch up with the army here if he can.
Forward.
An order. Move out. Make camp.
Yes. Move out.
Okay.
Making camp here.
Send him back toward Breslau. I don't think we've actually looted Breslau yet. I think we bypassed Breslau in the last episode. So yeah, we definitely want to go after Breslau. Then maybe make our way down here. And then I think we'll be done with the Poles. We should be done with the Poles then.
Yes, Lord. At once. Tomorrow's journey awaits. At your service.
Have you come for the Kaiser's forgiveness?
Rebels? No, I don't.
Goodbye,
Not
my
interested in talking to rebels. I just want to see who owns this city. That's a... Oh, that's a Polish city. I could have come down and looted that city. Well, let's just come on down into Italy. See what's going on in Italy. See if we can make friends and acquaintances down in Italy. Otherwise, I'm not going to spend any money. And I'm hoping that I can draw them into attacking me here on this bridge. As usual, nothing is going on with the Mongols, so we'll end our turn. Oh, yeah, okay. We're attacking these rebels. I probably may... Oh, I won, okay. Well, good.
My lord.
Okay, that fleet needs to be reinforced, so I'm going to send them back to Kaffa and get them a little reinforcement going on there. Well, it doesn't look like they're going to come for it. They're backing off again. I can't get them to attack me. All right. Prague has finally revolted. Lost one of our assassins. Right, I want to send you on back to Kaffa.
Set sail. Anchor away. We continue tomorrow.
Give them a gun hulk to join them as they patrol the Black Sea. Well, this battle here didn't materialize. I had hoped I would get something from out of that. But nevertheless, let's keep moving.
We shall not relent, ever! We march to our enemy's doom!
Let's move toward Breslau here. We are just severely punishing the Poles here. All right, start deployment. It's going to be a forest battle, it looks like. Get my cavalry organized here. We'll go ahead and take the entire Central Army and turn that into a group. See who comes after who here. Put my cannons on fire at will. I'm going to ease up just a little bit. Let's just ease everybody forward. Get a little bit closer. He's coming forward as well. Now the Poles have definitely got some good units to fight with, so I got to be very careful. He's coming with his crossbow militia, okay. All right then. Why don't we bring some cavalry down on these guys? Oh, not you, not you. You stay where you are. Didn't mean to select you.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain
Can we
true
back
and
my
steadfast,
cavalry out of there?
victory will be ours.
I think we broke up that attack fairly well. Okay, he's coming now. He's coming with everybody. Everybody's coming. Okay, spearmen, y'all get on up there. Everybody charge. There's my general. What's he doing?
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Strike hard and break the spirit of his army. Our men are winning the
All right,
battle.
we're
If we
charging on all
continue like
fronts
this,
here.
We will smash the enemy.
Everybody's just moving forward, chasing somebody down. You guys chase them down. You guys chase them down. Everybody keep moving forward. There, he's trying to get his army out of here. Let's don't let them get away. Don't let these arquebusiers get away, please. The arquebusiers are
Only half
important.
the enemy force remains.
Let's see if we can get up in the bulk of these guys and slow them down before they get away. Now, what's he got coming over there? Everybody come this way, please. Let's chase them off the field. Well, this is just a slaughter. He's got some hussars coming over there. All of you guys go for the hussars. This is the general here. Don't want to risk my general. General, get in there and help. Ah, they're routing. Couple of little peasants trying to get out of here. These guys are running for their lives, man. Look at them go. I don't blame them. I would too. I mean, they just barely made it. They barely got away. They're heading back to their farms, man. It's like, we're going back to our farms and our families. They can screw this, man. All right, I'm going to speed this up while the last get on out of here. I don't think the Poles have anything left to even stand up to us, where they are completely at our mercy. Do I want to ransom these guys? That's $1,500. I'll ransom. Ah, they rejected it. Okay, well, sorry about that, guys.
Deserve nothing less than death.
Orders, my king.
All right, you go join up with the
Forming one
army,
force.
and we will be hitting Breslau next turn.
An order.
Let's see. Can I combine anybody here? Let's combine
Yes.
you. That gives us a little space in the army. Or maybe some mercenaries. We can get some pikemen. Let's get some pikemen. And let's combine
My lord.
these units here. That gives us another slot too. For somebody. When we get some more mercenaries available, we'll bring them on in as well. And next turn we'll be ready to get on into Breslau.
Yes.
Move a little further up the road.
Resting the troops here.
Okay. And that will probably re-enrich our
Yes,
coffers
Lord.
once we hit Breslau.
Yes, Lord. Confronting the enemy. The enemy lies defeated.
Get rid of all of these crazy rebel armies that keep messing around with our economy.
Defeated. We are victors.
Get on
Orders, my
back over
lord.
this way.
Making camp here, Lord.
Don't know what the Timurids are gonna do. Okay. Russian
Whose time
assassin.
is up?
He should be heading into there. Got an assassin and a spy there. Working on irrigation. All right. Well, I think that's all we want to do this turn. Excuse me. See what's going on in central Italy. France is the most advanced faction now. Bulgar has gotten their stone wall upgrade. Right, let's bring our spy down into Italy. Looks
Without
like
question, my
the
lord.
Pope is in control of
At
most of
once.
Italy right now. Hopefully the Pope doesn't get on the wrong side of me, because I would hate to have to send an army down into Italy and just completely loot Italy, you know. So I'm sure the Pope probably wants to stay on my better
Shall not
side.
relent
Well, it
ever.
looks like Breslau is vulnerable now, so let's go ahead and
You
attack
should feel us
Breslau. We
coming,
can go
my
ahead and attack
enemy.
because we
Once we
have
breach
got
the
cannons
walls,
with
they
us.
are finished.
He's got 300 men.
Show no mercy to our people's enemies.
I doubt he is going to be protecting the walls. I'm pretty sure he's going to pull his men back to the central plaza. More fog. There we go.
Units on
Nice,
the
beautiful midday here. Let's bring everybody a little closer. Get you guys back. Yeah, he's in the plaza. So we will go ahead and bring the walls down, and while they are bringing down the gates, we'll send some units running toward the gate to get ready to get into the city as soon as those gates are down. Everybody start bum rushing toward the gate.
By the blessed saints,
Didn't take long
our
at all.
enemy's gates are down.
Same thing we did before. We're going to get into the city as quickly as possible before they have a chance to do anything.
Our soldiers commanders have proved their worth
All
today.
right.
The enemy's walls belong to us now.
And everybody just start coming on in to the city. Cavalry unit, you head around this way, please. Other cavalry unit, you head over there. Other one as well. Get down to that intersection, please. You guys move up toward that intersection, please. Spearmen, get on those knights. Cavalry, move up to that intersection. You guys move up to that intersection. General, I don't want you running out into the middle of the plaza by yourself, please. Come back. He is totally getting himself hit by arrows like a big dummy. Where are you guys at? Okay, I want all of my archer units. Take you off of skirmish mode. I want all of you to get up here as close as you can, please. Ooh, who's that? How'd you get in there like that? I don't know how they got there. I don't remember sending them there particularly. That's fine though. You guys come on up here and be ready to come in from that direction. And who do we have over here? We've got you guys over here. You guys come on into the plaza as well, please. Hit those crossbow militia.
If we remain true and steadfast,
You hit the
victory will be
bombard.
ours.
You hit somebody, I don't care who. Cannons, just start firing somebody in, nobody in particular.
My lord, our men are in command of the city. Only half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, we've got these guys hopelessly surrounded. Polish units are tough, though. Alright, I think I may be ready to bring my general on in. General, come on in. and witness your victory, please. Look at these Polish knights, man. These guys are tough. I love their armor they wear. The white and the red. I think that is so freaking cool. Ah, here's my mercenary pikeman. Pikeman, get on in there and get you some now. Get on in there and get you some with your medieval costumes. I love the medieval colors and the medieval look. These guys.
Of God, our men have slain the enemy general.
There goes their nobleman.
His troops will lose their will to fight.
Don't think they got much left. This is it right here. These two guys fighting. There's one man left. Oh, there's a couple of guys fighting back to back right there.
All
That's it.
civilized peoples will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Okay, there goes Breslau. We'll probably get some good loot and pillage out of that.
A crushing victory! They must fear us now! These people
Yes, we will
bow to
definitely
you
sack.
as their lord.
Who is that right there? That's a Danish assassin. Milan is still in the game? I thought Milan was gone. I did not realize Milan was still in the fighting here. That's okay. Who can we reinforce? Let's reinforce these guys. Looks like we got a lot of guys that need some reinforcing here. All right, that's fine. Looks like France is sending a good stack over here. A command stack this direction as well.
Can I help, my lord?
Who is right here?
Without question,
That's
my lord.
France. Let's come down here and see if we can find Milan wherever they are. I may want to make friends with Milan if that's going to be possible. All right, Novgorod. We can do a naval dry dock, or we can do a docklands. Let's do docklands. Probably need some good ships. Okay, here's the Berdici Axemen. I want to look at these guys now. They've got an attack of 17, but their defense is not that great, but they've got good moral, good stamina. Wielding the mighty Berdache, these Axemen strike fear into the hearts of their enemies. But before striking into the hearts of their enemies, Berdache Axemen receive plenty of training to wield their fearsome two-handed axes. Ooh, I want to see these guys in action. Definitely going to have to get a unit of those guys for sure. And we'll get a gun hulk too. Okay, let's bring our army back over this direction
Forward!
in case any more rebel
Onward
armies.
tomorrow.
Okay, we got this rebel army here we need to deal with.
Orders, my lord. Yes, lord. Confronting the
Those rebels are done for.
enemy lies defeated. We are victors.
Moscow is not doing anything right now, so let's give Moscow. Let's give him an abbey. Yeah, we've got 3 of our noblemen in Moscow right now. Only got a spy. That's all we can get there is a spy. Go ahead and do an inn as well. Let's queue up an inn for that. Ryzon is still working on the large stone wall, but Bulgar has finished its large stone wall, so now we can build some paved roads there, and we can give them an Orthodox app. Let's give them a fairground. Okay. That's all I want to spend any money on right now. I'm still trying to see if I can lure these guys into attacking my army that's on this bridge here.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Now, where was I sending him? I was sending him to Kiev, wasn't I? Why don't you pick up an army
Yes.
here? Let's give you...
Orders, my king. Yes. Orders, my king.
Let's just give you
Orders,
most of
my
these
king.
guys.
My lord. Orders, my king. Yes. Of course. Combining
Let's let you
troops.
head down here and deal with these
God
rebels.
be with us, men. We march to battle.
Doesn't look like the Timurids are going to
Honor
come
and
this
courage,
way.
soldiers. We march to war.
Yes. Move out. We move onward tomorrow. Orders,
These
my
guys
king.
cannot retrain here. Let's send them
Forward.
back to Novgorod to
Making camp
retrain.
here.
They can do Cossack musketeers. Let's give them some Cossack musketeers and a fairground for now. Helsinki. We'll do a dockyard in Helsinki. We'll save our money. Not spend any more money right now. Still waiting to see if I can get the Timurids to do something. Oh, well, the Islamics have managed to take Constantinople, so that gives us a mission right there. As a Orthodox Christian, a Christian faction, first of all, I don't want Constantinople to belong to any Islamic faction, and second of all, I don't want Constantinople to fall into a Catholic Christian faction. So it would behoove me as the most powerful Orthodox Christian faction to ensure that Constantinople comes back into the realm of Orthodox Christianity. So that's going to be my next number one most major priority. Ooh, we've got another Simone. Another girl has been born. So that's going to be the next priority of my... the Mongols have declared war on Russia for some crazy reason. Why, I don't know. Where are they,
My
by the
lord,
way?
as ordered.
Sire,
Okay, where did the Mongols go? I can't help but notice that I don't see their horde anywhere anymore.
very good lord. Moving
I don't know
into
where they
position.
are.
Da. Yes, my lord.
Okay, I'm completely
Head
baffled.
sail.
I'm not sure they have declared war on me, but that may not be an issue. It may be, I don't know. We're just going to have to see.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Timurids are still being very timid, though one of their armies has rebelled against them, probably because they don't have enough noblemen anymore. Their noblemen are probably dying on them. They've been very marching around for decades now, so I'm sure their noblemen are getting old, and they haven't settled into any cities, so they're probably having trouble getting married and having children. So, all right. So what I've got to do now, my next priority is to liberate Constantinople. And I have got an army right here that will be perfect for doing that. So that is our priority now. So we're going to start heading toward Constantinople with this army. Let's come on out of Breslau.
Move out!
Let's make sure we bring our agents with us.
Yes.
And before we leave Breslau, we're going to loot it to the ground. We're going to steal everything of value we can possibly lay our hands on. And this is also going to weaken Poland as well. These are things that they're going to have to invest money in before they can be a threat to me again. So I'm going to leave nothing behind.
I will make them fear
And we're
you.
going to start marching southeast toward Constantinople with this great and mighty army that we have here. I can get me some mercenary arquebusiers. Why don't we get some mercenary arquebusiers? Now my
Yes.
Devors are getting a little weak. I may have to drop them off along the way and see if I can pick up some new units of Devors. No, not you. I want the Devor. Yeah, let's get those guys. I'll get 2 units of those and pick them up to replace these 2 weakening units of Devors that I have here.
My lord.
Okay? So we've got that army has got its job to do.
An order!
Now
An
he is
honor
on
to
his way to
serve,
deal
my
with that rebel, those rebels right there.
Yes, Lord.
You come on back down
Move
toward
out.
Novgorod.
Orders,
What do I
my
want
lord.
you to do? Why don't you stay up in that general area, because I know more rebels are going to pop up. Now we do have plenty of money right now to spend, so what's Kiev got going on? Kiev has got public order issues. We're down to 85% with our public order, so let's build something that will help us with public order. Probably maybe this irrigation might help us. Let's go ahead and give them some irrigation. Let's retrain that cavalry militia and give him 1 more cavalry militia. Kaffa, what's Kaffa got going on? They're paying low taxes right now. I can bring their taxes up to a normal rate. And let's give them a market. They don't have a market right now. They probably... No, I'm going to have to lower their taxes. They could probably use a market. I've got to get a general into that town. Yeah, we've got to come get down here and liberate Constantinople. It's just no other way about it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to recruit a couple of more gun hulks. I want to have a powerful fleet available to aid down here, because I'm pretty sure the Islamic factions are not going to want to lose Constantinople. So this may end up becoming a pretty important battle for us. I'm going to save my money. I will check on Bulgar, though. Bulgar's got plenty going on. Okay, we're going to save our money and advance to the next turn. Alchemist Guild in Breslau. No, I'm not going to spend any money in Breslau. I'm not going to assassinate anybody. A lot of faction announcements, lots of trade increases, and retainer expansions. All right, first things first, let's deal with these rebels right here in the middle of our territory.
Confronting the enemy honorably. Strength and honor. We are victorious.
Now, I don't know if I want him to help on the campaign for Constantinople or not, because I want to have at least two armies in the area to deal with these Timurids. Though the Timurids are getting weaker, they've got only about 4.5 stacks left. So I don't know.
Your will shall be obeyed.
Let's keep bringing this army
Leave your mercy behind, men.
toward
We shall show
Constantinople.
them none.
We're going to leave the Polish in ruins behind us. They are in ruins.
They are besieged.
It's going to take the Poles a whole generation probably to recuperate from the ruin that we have placed upon them here. Luck is the residue of design, John Milton. That is so true.
Units on my order.
All right, same thing here. We're going to get through these city gates as quickly as we can. Then we're going to bum rush the city because it looks like he is in the plaza. So you guys start running. You guys over here start running. By the time you get there, the gate should be well down.
The gates
Yep,
are
there it is.
down.
All right, everybody start heading that way. Everybody come on into the city. Start making your way toward the plaza, please.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
I don't want those cavalry getting too far ahead of my other units. Come on back. I wouldn't mind them taking on the handgunners so much. Go ahead and take on those handgunners. General, you head down that way. You guys head down that way as well. Now I've finally got some infantry units coming in here.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the
You
enemy.
guys head up this road. You guys come help against the handgunners. Guys, head up this road, please. Are those archers? I want you off of skirmish mode, please. Pikemen, come on up here too. Cavalry units, head up to that intersection, please. You guys get on up here and take on the General's bodyguard. That is a little vulnerable right now. We have here. They bypass all this, head up into the plaza, get into the plaza. No, I didn't want y'all going that way.
Our men are in command
Pikemen,
of the
come on
city.
over here. Take on those guys, please. Who else is coming up? You guys back here, come join the party. Pikemen, get in there.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men. Curses! Our men no longer command the city.
On around this way, cavalry. The rest of the army is coming up. Just come on in. General, you come on in to the plaza, please. Spearmen, come on around. Spearmen, come on around.
Praise the saints! Our men have taken control of the city.
What? Why are y'all? Why are you going that way? Oh, those are archers. Okay.
By the grace of God, our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose
Come on
their will
around.
to fight.
Don't know what all they've got left. I don't know what they've got left. I think this is it. These guys right here. What are these? These are. Oh, those are my men. Hold on. Can't tell who's fighting. There's got to be somebody right in there that I can't tell.
All civilized peoples will
That's
be
it.
awed by the victory we have won here today.
Today. All right. We have severely crippled the Poles.
They deserved nothing less than death. They are broken.
We are sacking the city.
Are triumphant.
They've got a heretic amongst them now. That's going to cause all kinds of problems for them. That heretic. Meanwhile, I can retrain a few units here before we move on. Yeah. We'll move on at next turn. We'll just keep moving. And I want to get over here and... Yeah, these guys here need to be
Yes.
they need to be
Orders, my
replaced.
king. My
They
lord.
need a break, so let me have some units ready to replace them when they come back into Polish territory. I just guess the Timurids are just not going to do anything. And where are the Mongols?
Sire, moving quietly.
The Mongols are gone. I
Moving
don't
into
know. There they
position.
are. How come I did not see them
Continuing on
earlier?
Tomorrow.
That makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, well, I'll worry about the Mongols later. They have been pretty passive this entire playthrough, so I'm not going to sweat them right now. And they're a long ways away as well. Let's do some ballista towers there. Let's check our capital, Novgorod. We're still working on the naval dry docks. Helsinki, what is Helsinki doing? They're working on dockyards. Vilnius is not doing anything right now. What does an archery range do for us? We can do the dismounted Devors, which are really good units, so we'll definitely want to go ahead and do the archery range. Halleck is working on irrigation. Issa can do the archery range as well. Yeah, that'll be plenty for now. That'll give us plenty to work on. Is Kaffa's still working on that market? Gonna recruit one more gun hulk for the Navy. Gonna have a relatively decent Navy there to help us protect Constantinople. And I guess I need to send a spy down that way too, don't I? Because I have nothing there. I think I've got some spy and an assassin here.
Yes.
I will start sending the spy that way.
Until
And I'll recruit a replacement spy for him. Let's go ahead and do another diplomat as well. We'll need to send a diplomat that direction too. Because right now I'm blind. I have no idea what's going on in the city of Constantinople. And that's not good. Very important city for any Orthodox Christians. So we're definitely going to make sure we get that back within the realm of Orthodox Christianity. In turn, they trying to spy on me or assassinate my general? They failed. Okay, my assassin and spy successfully protected my nobleman there. Breslau still has not rebelled against us yet, but that's probably going to be next turn. Or probably this turn, maybe. That should be going back to the Poles. All right. Kisel is getting married to Kejna. Very good. Hopefully they'll have plenty of children. Still got rioting going on in Breslau, which I don't care. We are the largest faction. Got some production being made. And Kaisel and Kejna have gotten married. They got married. He is in this army here, so he has gotten married while he has been in the field on campaign. Now he is the one that just defeated that rebel army here. And I'm trying to decide if I want to send him down after Constantinople. I think that's probably something that I'm going to want to do. So I'm going to start sending him that way.
Set watches. We rest here.
And as far as this army is concerned, I think we can probably march on. Let's go ahead and evacuate the city. We're going to loot it and pillage it. We'll cross this bridge. Let's go. Yeah, we'll cross this bridge. And we will start heading back toward Polish territory. Let's make sure we bring our agents with us. Then we're going to pillage the city as we leave. Okay. Man, the Poles are going to be very weak now. It's going to take them a while to recuperate from this. We have left nothing but ruination in our wake here. Do I want to get some more pikemen? No, I don't want any more pikemen. I am going to bring out these dismounted Devors to join the army as we get over into Polish territory.
An honor to serve.
In fact, I may send one of the units down to join his army.
Joining forces.
He's got a decent army himself, but the Timurids are just still not doing anything. Once I've taken care of Constantinople, I may just have to go fight these guys in the open field, and it's not gonna be pretty at all. There's not gonna be anything pretty about that battle. It's just gonna be complete chaos, and we're gonna lose a lot of men. There's nothing I can do about it, though. They're pretty much just gonna force me to fight their kind of battle. What's Bulgar doing? Still working on that marketplace. Kaffa's still working on their market. All right, I think we can bring this fleet out of port now.
Yes, my lord.
We've got control of I'm going to send them down here and kind of get an eye on Constantinople. We've also got this spy that's on his way toward Constantinople as well.
No further today, my lord.
Probably am going to need both armies. In fact, it probably would not hurt to start shifting.
Your will shall be obeyed.
Now, I'm going to try to do this with 2 armies if I can. 2 expeditionary forces. Okay, we'll end this turn. Are they thinking about it again? They act like they're thinking about it, but then they just won't come on and commit to it. Alright, Breslau finally revolted. They should have gone back to Poland. Krakow. Where is Krakow? No, I'm not spending any money in Krakow. Krakow has been looted. I'm not spending any money there. They've got an army right there. They sure do.
If it is the fight you wish, an order.
I think I'm going to bypass them with this guy.
We march tomorrow.
It's not going to accomplish anything to fight that army. It's not going to... Yeah, it's not going to accomplish anything for me to fight them. Ah, Gretchen of Suzdal has come of age. But we lost Sergei. Where was Sergei at? Sergei was in Riga. And Riga is not happy right now. We're going to have to lower their taxes. And let's give them a... Let's give them a coaching house. Maybe help with their public order. And we're bringing this army on toward Halleck. We're definitely going to relieve these 2 units right here. These 2 units need to be relieved and retrained. Haven't had the ability to restock their ranks, so it's going to be my first opportunity to restock their ranks. Right, let me move him out of the way. You continue to move on down toward Iasi. And you block that bridge again, please. Timurids still not doing anything definitive. Mongols, where are the Mongols?
Sire, moving into position. Moving quietly.
I don't know. I don't know where the Mongols are.
Very good, Lord.
They haven't come up this way. I'm gonna need another spy. Okay, here's our diplomat. Let's send him down toward Constantinople.
Tomorrow's journey awaits.
And do I have another spy? I've got one more spy. Let's send this spy down here to help us with the Mongols.
Morning, Lord.
All right, we've got 70,000 in the bank. Let's queue through all of our towns and cities and see who is not being productive. Halleck, Halleck can do a chapel. Novgorod is busy. Asa is busy. Kaffa is not doing anything. They need some help with their public order, so let's give them a mayor's palace. I can't raise taxes yet. Don't care about Krakow. Riga's busy. Everybody's doing something, so let's just save our money.
Where to? Set sail.
Okay, they don't have much protecting it. The Byzantines may very well take it back. They don't have much protecting it. Okay, I'm going to bring the main fleet back up. I'm going to leave one gun. I'm going to leave one Ladya behind to kind of keep an eye on the place. And I'm going to bring this fleet back
Leaving
up
the fleet, Lord.
toward Kiev. They're going to ship
And
my
course
army
away.
when my
We
armies
continue
are
tomorrow.
ready. Other than that, I think we're going to finish this turn. I think Byzantium is probably going to take Constantinople back, most likely. Well, I'm about to the point where I'm about to just not worry about the Timurids anymore. And Krakow has revolted back to the Polish, which is fine with me. They can have it. I've taken everything valuable out of it, so.
We shall not relent.
Why is that Polish army right there? Well, fine then. We'll go ahead and attack them.
An order. You should fear us coming, my enemy. A crushing victory.
Now, I can't move because of
They
this
must
guy right
fear
here.
us now.
Now that's just aggravating right there.
My
Very,
lord.
very aggravating. You go back into Halleck
out.
and stay there. Casey's got some kind of crazy plan here.
I will make them fear you.
Hmm. Kaffa, give me a couple of more gun hulks. Give me some more gun hulks, please.
An order.
He is supposed to be heading toward Kaffa. I think I will continue sending him there. Yeah, you head down to Kaffa. Mongols. Where are the Mongols?
Moving quietly. Very good, Lord. No further today, my lord.
They must have lost a battle or something because they're nowhere to be found. Their entire horde is missing and gone. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if their noblemen haven't all died with no children. They may have just lost their noblemen, and their armies just went rebel. I mean, that's probably what's going to happen to these Timurids if they do not settle somewhere soon. The Mongols have been on the board way longer than the Timurids, so that may be why they're not reproducing or something. Anyway, that's all we're going to do this turn.
Shall be obeyed.
What's Halleck doing? Halleck is working on that chapel. All right, so I'm going to end the turn. They are abandoning Constantinople like some crazy idiots. The Byzantine Empire is probably going to take it back at that rate. Lots of trade increases. Novgorod's got that dry dock. We've got all those new hulks.
An honor, Lord.
You keep heading toward Constantinople,
At once.
please.
Tomorrow's
Yes.
Spy, you keep heading toward
Moving
Constantinople.
quietly until morning, Lord.
An honor to serve, my lord.
All right, let's bring this army down toward the port.
Be ready
And
to
I don't know
move
where the
with
poles
order.
went. There they are.
March.
Okay, we're going to try this again.
Men, march!
I will make them fear you. Leave.
Orders, my king. Of course.
We shall not relent, ever. You
Right, I'm
should
going to let
fear
that
us
army be
coming, my
under
enemy.
AI control. I don't want you under AI control because those are two noblemen. I don't want them kamikazing themselves to death. But the army that does not have noblemen, I don't care what the AI does with it. And then we will fight this on the
Show
battle
no
map.
mercy to our people's enemies.
This is the last standing Polish army, pretty much, right here. And we have chased them clean into Russian territory.
Units, await my order.
All right, let's get my cavalries out on the wings like I like to do. I think I would rather have my army up here on the plateau. Let's get up on the plateau.
Units, march.
And you come down here.
Heavy cavalry.
All right, I'll speed this up as we march. Okay, you guys go ahead and fire at will, please.
Fire at will.
I better slow this down a little bit. Crossbow militia there. Get into those mercenary arquebusiers, please. Come on out of there.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Get on them, please. Get on them, please. Get on them. General, get over there and help. Help them. Right, I've got cavalry. Go chase them guys down and get on them, please. Don't let them come back. Chase them down.
By the grace of God, our men have slain the enemy general.
Chase them down,
Troops
please.
will lose their will to fight.
All right, everybody just start charging that direction.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
We're definitely putting the pressure on them. Everybody circle back and take care of those guys. I don't want anybody getting too far ahead and exposing themselves unnecessarily here. They've got some pikemen right there.
The enemy army runs. We must pursue and
I'm going to go ahead and
all
end this, but I don't
civilized
care enough
people.
about this army to worry about pursuing them. I've already hurt Poland enough. Well, do I want to ransom these guys? I'm willing to ransom them, but they rejected the ransom, so
They must fear us now.
anyway.
Your will shall be obeyed.
All right, you take over that army. Let this army go back into the
Forward.
castle, and let's replenish as many guys as we can. Starting off with these dismounted dwarf. And then we want to replenish everybody else. It's going to take a couple of turns to get everybody replenished here.
I will make them
Meanwhile,
fear
he does have this army that is pretty well replenished. It's not as experienced as the army that he just had, but that's fine. Ah, there's more rebels right there. You know what to do, buddy. Go take care of them for me, please.
Forward.
Any more
Making
rebels
camp
anywhere?
hero.
Okay. Tamirid's still not doing anything. There are the Mongol. They have definitely been severely weakened. They've only got about 3 stacks left. Maybe 3.5 stacks. Let me see if I can get my little diplomat to make peace with these guys.
Moving ashore.
Have you come to beg for mercy?
How about a ceasefire?
This deal is too good to refuse.
Okay, I don't know why they declared war on us earlier, but they're in no position to make war on Russia, so I will give them peace. I don't want to have to worry about them right now.
An honor to serve.
Where to? As
Because I'm
ordered.
trying to get down here and make sure that I get Constantinople under my control before the Byzantine Empire ends up in control of it. Okay, being the most powerful Orthodox Christian faction, it's only right that we should be the ones that control Constantinople. It only makes sense. So I'm willing to make a deal with the Byzantine Empire if they want it back. I mean, they'll probably have to form an alliance with me or something like that, and or maybe give me this territory here. I forget what it's called. Sarkel. I may be willing to trade Sarkel for Constantinople. We'll just have to see. Feeling very generous right now. Okay, Moscow is not doing anything. Let's give Moscow... First of all, let's raise their taxes, and let's give them some crop rotation. Ryazan is not doing anything either, so let's give Ryazan a city hall. I'm going to save my money after that. And we'll move on to the next turn. Well, the timid Temurids, I never thought I would see the day. All right, we've got a witch roaming around too that we need to deal with. She's going to cause problems for us if we don't do that. I will build a thieves guild there in Bulgar. Can't have too many thieves guild where you can get some good assassins. We lost our spy. And we lost our admiral. Where's our admiral that we lost? I'm not sure. There's supposed to be right here. You go over here and join that fleet, will you please? That's carrying our agent. Yeah, okay.
Sire. Moving into position. Very good, Lord.
Okay, let's get him down there in the port, get him ready to load up. He has no cannons, though. Can we build cannons here? No, we can't. Where can we build cannons at? I can build bombards. I'll build a couple of bombards for him. Yeah, I can only build bombards here as well. All right, let's get the cannons out into this army.
Move out! Combining troops!
Let's give him another unit of the dismounted Devore.
Joining forces!
Let's give him the mercenaries.
My lord. Combining
He's got plenty of cavalry. And let's give him a how many archers? He's got.
Shall be obeyed.
Let's give him another unit of archers. We'll give him some archer militia.
Men,
And he is going to be ready to move on his way. So start heading down toward Iasi, the port of Iasi. He's got the cannons with him, and we're going to send the bombards to this guy.
Where to?
Going to send that fleet up there and get ready to get the bombards. Actually, bring this fleet down here, put him in that fleet, and send him up there.
Da. The wind has failed us, Captain. We sail tomorrow.
Do dismounted Devore there. Those are my best units right now. Definitely want to get some of them on the field. Nothing going on with the Temurids. You get on up here and take on that rebel army.
Yes, Lord. Confronting the enemy. The enemy lies defeated. We are victors.
All right, and I need a
Onward
priest.
tomorrow.
Let's get a priest. Do I have one already? I got to do something. Do I not have a priest roaming around preaching somewhere? I know that I had. There's a priest right
How
there.
may I serve?
Can you get up here as quickly as
Of course,
possible
my
and try and deal with that
Preaching
witch, please?
until morning, my lord.
Got a priest here.
God
And there's
save.
another rebel army right there.
Yes. Yes, Lord.
My lord. Forward!
All right, I'm going to use this army here
An
to try
honor
and
to
quell
serve, my
rebels down in this area of the map. I don't really have anybody down that way dealing with rebels. And I need a good priest. So let's get a priest here. Okay. All right, I say that's probably going to be it for this turn. We're trying to get everything ready for an expedition against Constantinople. We will end this turn. Okay. Can't help but notice the poles poking around again.
An order.
Well, I don't have time to worry about them right now. You just keep heading down here toward Iasi.
Make camp here.
And we should have, yeah, we've got 2
Orders, my
bombards.
king.
Let's
Yes.
bring the bombards down here and load up with this
Where
army
to?
here. And he's got an assassin with him. Can we bring a spy down as well? Yeah, there's a spy. Let's bring a spy down to join up with him and his army. We'll recruit another spy to replace that spy. Meanwhile,
Sire,
let's get this spy down here
moving
into this
quietly.
area.
No further today.
We're still
Yes.
trying to figure out exactly what's going on with the Mongols.
Moving quietly.
Okay, they've moved around to the backside of the mountain, it looks like. Okay. I want to keep an eye on them at all times. Meanwhile, the Timurids are not doing anything as usual. I'm not that worried about the Poles. I can't imagine how the Poles could get anything together to be much of a threat to me, but just in case, I will put a few more units here in Halleck. The dismounted dwarves are my best units. I definitely want to get some of them everywhere if possible. But the Poles don't want to piss me off again, or I will come ravage their territory again. I will absolutely come back if I need to.
Da. Combining fleets, my lord.
There's a rebel navy right there. Let's go ahead and take care of that rebel navy while we're waiting
My lord.
for our
Prepare the grapple.
army to arrive. I don't want anybody being a threat to our
Yes, my
progress
lord.
here.
I will make them
He is
fear.
on his way, and we've got our
Orders, my king.
bombards on the way. What's Kiev working on up here? Kiev is not working on anything right now. Let's go ahead and give them a cannon maker. And also their public order is pretty low, so let's give them a small Orthodox church. Be the next thing they work on.
How may I serve? As you
I'm
wish.
trying to get this priest
I
up
shall
there.
stop and pray.
I've got a priest
God
right
save.
here. Let's get
Reaching
him. Can
until
you do?
morning,
It's 44% chance.
the churches
But you're gonna have to take it, buddy. That's all I can tell you. No pain, no gain. You got to take on that witch, buddy. All right. Looks like the Poles are backing off, though they are still technically in our territory. All right, Miroslav, keep heading toward the... Tell you what, I really need him to do something about this rebel army while he's here.
We march.
Next turn, you're going to deal with that rebel army, and then you're going to head to the ships.
Yes.
Meanwhile, we're going to load up the bombards for this army. So we now have a pretty good army here under Kissel. And then Miroslav will be joining him shortly after he's dealt with these rebels right here. Meanwhile, Iasi, we can get them working on a small chapel. But we got a lot of trade going on. Look at all of these trade caravans traveling through our territories here. All right, Mr. Priest, this is Mixael. Mixael, this is your opportunity, buddy. You've got to do something about this witch.
God's servant.
She's causing all kinds of problems and unhappiness in the province.
Who defies?
Ah! All right, he took care of her. And he got a trade increase because of that. He got him some extra piety from that. He's not looking great, but it's better than nothing. So that is now your territory, Mixael. You travel around and preach in that territory, please, and make sure we don't have any more heretics causing us problems. Meanwhile, I'm going to start sending Victor back over here toward
As you wish. I shall stop and pray.
toward this area because it's probably falling into paganism with the way that the Timurids have been in control of it for so long. Meanwhile, I am probably just going to save my money. Probably, let's give these guys in Vilnius some cavalry units. Riga, let's give you some docklands. Yeah. And that's all the money I'm going to spend right now. Our biggest priority right now is to make sure that we get Constantinople back into Christendom. Do not want Constantinople under the heel of these Islamic invaders.
Would you wish to speak to me? At your service.
Who's that? A Papal State merchant? I don't know if I can talk to him or not.
Sire.
Let's get our spy a little closer down here. The Mongols are still on the move. They've just moved around to the backside of that mountain, away from Trebizond. Well, we're just gonna have to see what they do.
Yes. Moving into position.
Just don't know what they're gonna do.
Continuing on tomorrow.
Oh, somebody just died somewhere, painfully. We had a few people die. We've lost one of our admirals. We've lost one of our Suzdal noblemen, and we've lost Nikita the Fat. He was in Novgorod. He was our general up here. We don't. That's fine. We've got another general that to take his place right there. Yuri of Bagut, one of our Bagut boys, has taken over that army. Very good. All right, let's continue. Let's take care of these rebels here real quick, and then we're going to continue toward Constantinople.
We march to our enemies' a crushing victory! They must fear us now!
All right, we'll just move down toward the coast here.
Da.
Get our navy in place to pick him up when he gets there. The army in this fleet is already prepared, loaded, and ready to go. We're just waiting on Miroslav here. All right, the Poles. All right, now the Poles have managed to get on my nerves here.
Orders, my lord.
So I've got an army for you, pal.
Orders, my king. My lord. Men, march!
I have definitely got an army for you
March.
that's coming to deal with
We
you.
go no further.
I
this
can't
day,
blame
my
them.
lord.
I'm sure they must hate me right now. I don't know what they could possibly have in this little army, but they're going to try and do something to me to pay me back. But yeah, we're just going to have to see what happens there. I've already moved on from Poland. I'm already trying to take Constantinople now.
Sire, very good lord. Yes, moving into position.
Just keep an eye on the
Moving
Mongols.
quietly.
Eye on the Mongols. Keep an eye on the Timurids. I don't know what they're doing. Right, I don't want to spend any money. I think we're burning through money. We are burning through money. We're losing a little bit of money here every turn because I've got some pretty massive armies on the board that I'm floating right now. But that's mainly because of the Timurids and less so because of the Mongols. I want to have some stacks on hand to deal with them. All right, let's end our turn. And I want to be able to project power when I'm ready to. Yeah, he's about to run head on into my army I have up there. Okay.
Yes, lord. Forward. We move onward. I will see your head rest atop a pike.
He's got a lot of
Outlander
hustlers.
scum.
Those Polish knights, man, they're tough. Now, they're probably better than any unit that I have. But I want to see how my Berdici Axemen hold up to those guys. Okay, I think we're ready to load up in the fleet and move out.
Shall not relent ever. Forward at once.
Let's start moving. We'll keep the fleets together.
As ordered.
They can protect each other, and we're heading toward Grand Adventure of Constantinople here. We are about to liberate Constantinople for Christendom. Keep an eye on the Mongols. Mongols are still in the same place. I'm not going to spend any money this turn. Let him head toward to deal with these rebels.
March.
Let him get some mercenary arquebusiers. Alright, and we will end this turn as we try and race toward Constantinople. There's just no telling what all is going on in that city. The longer we wait, the more we need to... the more the emergency grows. So let's hurry up and get there.
We must fight or forfeit now. The enemy has laid siege.
All right. By some surprising manner, the Polish have managed to scrape together an army to come back and get some kind of payback on us, but it's not big and not nearly big enough.
Yes, lord. Yes, lord. Confronting the enemy.
Alright, we'll
We
fight
have
this on the
chosen
battle
a
map.
field. Now, let the battle begin!
Among other evils which being unarmed brings you, it causes you to be despised. Boy, isn't that the truth. Alright, let's start our deployment. Let's get our cavalry units out on the wings here. Archers, you come on in. Archers, you come on in. I want to get this little group here tightened, and we'll start the battle. Cannons go on fire at will, please.
Fire at will!
My Cossack musketeers are beginning to fire. I want to see these Cossack musketeers in action here. I like the way these guys look, man. Now they are pretty cool. It's got some missile cavalry out there. Okay, they're trying to charge. Don't let them charge, please. Run them off. Back off, please. Get on the light hussars. Don't let them charge. Break their charge up. Really? There's a lot of confusion going on right now. General, get on them. This is not the most experienced army I have here. His general is running pell-mell around in my backfield here, and my general is pretty exposed right now. I don't know, my general is... I better get my general out of there. General, get out of there.
The enemy general lies dead.
Oh, I can't believe we...
To hell.
All right, we need help here. There's his general's bodyguard.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
God, his cavalry is so fast. I don't know, he's doing very well in this battle. He's at least hurting me. I'm probably about to lose my general. These Polish troops are nothing to be snarked at, man. They're tough. Here comes my reinforcements over there. I need every one of them. This goes back to the point I was saying about The Russian forces are just not, they're really no match for the Western and Central European powers. They have better quality units. These crossbow militias have not even been touched right here. And these are just militia units, not just, I cannot hardly hurt them. My general's about to die. I've got to get him to safety. General, get out of there. Just run away. Get to safety. I got to get these crossbow militias off the field. Okay, my reinforcing general has arrived.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
My reinforcing general has arrived. Let's get these crossbow militias out of here first. All right, chase down these other crossbow militias. Okay, reinforcing general, go take on his general's bodyguard. Do not let him chase down my general, which is exactly what he's trying to do. Okay, his general's bodyguard is fleeing. I want these crossbow militias out of here. They have just been circling around.
Look how our cowardly foe runs. It is time to press the attack.
Now, we're going to continue this battle. This army caused me a lot of problems here. I want this army gone. I want them completely gone. Every unit that we can possibly annihilate, I want gone. I had a few units that were completely destroyed in that battle. Right, I'm going to speed this up as we chase the last of their units down and annihilate them.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
We actually lost more men than he did. No, we lost about as many, but his army did well. For a small army, they really put us back on our toes for a little while there. No, we're not. We're executing those guys. I don't want to fight any of them guys again.
Deserved nothing less than death.
That was a formidable little army.
I will make them fear you.
All right, let's see if we can go into Riga and get any... No more units available for retraining, huh? What do you mean?
We shall not relent, ever!
That's interesting. Wasn't sure why it would not retrain any of those.
Your will shall be obeyed.
Not sure about that. Okay. Now let's bring the fleets on down.
Set sail. Where to? As ordered.
We should be able to land next turn. And the Constantinople adventure continues, and I'm still waiting to try and get these guys to attack my Grand Duke, but I can't get them to attack him. And all he has is bombards. He does not have cannons. I really probably need to get cannons into that army.
Yes. Forward! Marching to battle with pride, Lord.
All right, we'll end this turn.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Confronting the enemy.
Looks like there's
The
probably
enemy lies
maybe some.
defeated. We are victors.
Head
Of
back this
course.
direction.
We move onward tomorrow.
Wasn't
honor
there a
to
rebel?
serve,
Yeah, there's a rebel army over there.
My lord. Of course.
With honor.
Let's go try and take them
Set
on.
watches. We rest here, men. Be
Okay.
ready to move in the morning, men.
The Russian fleet is coming over the horizon to try and rescue Constantinople here.
Yes, my lord. My lord. As ordered. Yes, my lord.
Oh, can you not
Where
unload?
to? As ordered, my lord. Yes, my lord.
I cannot unload this turn.
Florins, Gilda.
Fine, we'll unload next turn. They have arrived. They are ready
to trade with us. Perhaps.
to rescue Constantinople. As for you,
Men, march. Yes, Lord. Confronting the enemy.
get rid of these rebel armies
A crushing victory! They must fear us
and
now!
head back into Kaffa.
We cannot go there.
He got some pretty good trade increases from that battle.
Your will shall be obeyed.
Move out.
An order.
My lord.
Okay, you're going to have to head down here to
Forward.
retrain.
Making camp.
Your will shall be obeyed.
They're going to
Yes.
have to head down to the castle as well to retrain.
Men, march.
An order.
You can retrain. You retrain. Train and just retrain as many as we can here. Mongols are still on the backside of the mountain.
Sire. Yes.
Okay. All right, that's all we're going to do. You want me to murder one of the Timurids? No, I'm not going to do that. All right, one of our boys has come of age. He is in Moscow. One of our Boravian boys. Which reminds me, we probably need to give them some agents there. They've already got a spy.
How may I serve? Of course, my lord.
Okay. You guys
lord.
get on in here and get
Orders,
retrained.
my king. Move out.
Okay, now, our big mission. Our big mission here.
Yes.
Let's bring your agents. Make sure they unload with you.
Who is
Sire, protecting the troops from hidden eyes.
He's got his agents. Go ahead and begin
an honor to serve, my lord?
the assault. Yes.
Confronting the enemy honorably,
Maintain
my
the siege. Now we're going to unload the other army.
lord. We march. Lurking in the trees.
Make sure his... Where's his agents at?
We shall not relent, ever.
My
Where,
lord.
where are his agents? I know he had agents. Okay, I'm going to give him the spy then.
Very good.
We must have lost track of his agents somewhere along the way. I don't know where they are. They're not on the fleet with him, though.
Where to?
And they're not in his stack anymore. Okay, fine. All right, you come on down here and attack too. Oh, you know what? I just thought about something. I meant to bring that other general out of his army.
Leave your mercy behind, men. We shall show them none.
Go ahead and
Once we
attack
breach
too.
the walls, they are finished.
Oh boy, do I want to risk that? Do I want to risk that general? I'm going to do it. I'm going to risk the general from the other stack. He's going to be in command of his own army. This is Kissel. I hope he doesn't kamikaze himself. We're going to fight on the battle map.
Now they are doomed.
But you know what? If he dies, it's for an honorable purpose. He'll die an honorable death, liberating Constantinople. He will be a martyr, liberating Constantinople. All right, let's start our deployment. Start our battle. And let's immediately begin taking down the gate. Looks like they're retreating toward the plaza. So we may just want to bum rush them once the gate comes down. I think that's probably what we're going to want to do. Get everybody into the city as quickly as we can once those gates are down.
By the blessed saints, our enemy's gates are down.
Right, everybody in the army. Okay, they're trying to get there to block. Except for the two cannons. Cannons, I want you taking down towers, please. They're going to try to block us with archer militia. They're not going to be able to stop us.
Lord is with us today. We have captured the enemy's walls.
Okay, that's the guys
Our
on the
men
other
are winning
side
the
coming in
battle.
from the other
If we
side.
continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
They do have spearmen here. I've got to be careful. Oh, they're panicking. Chase after them while they're panicking, please. Where's my general? I do not need my general mixed up in this. General, you get back here out of the way. General, you get over here out of the way. Well, this is just pure panic and mayhem right here. Meanwhile, they're continuing to bring down the walls on the other side of the city. Come forward, boys. Come forward. Definitely got us bottlenecked right here. The other army hasn't even started coming into the city yet. These Egyptians are nothing to sneeze at either. Well, the other army is on the other side of the city, is just continuing to demolish walls. They're so far away, I can't even see what they're doing. Spearmen, move forward, please. Okay, those guys are routing. Spearmen charge into the back of these Egyptians over here. Archers, why aren't you firing? Fire into the back of these guys. Meanwhile, y'all can be coming around this part of the city. Pikemen, block that path there, please. I think we may be about to get through this roadblock here. Looks like they're breaking. Meanwhile, over here, let's all head up this way, up this street, why don't we?
The enemy general is slain. We pray his death will break his men's resolve.
Well, he fought bravely, trying to hold on to Constantinople. Man, look at this battle right here. This was some serious... There's all kind of carnage going on here. All kinds of carnage.
My lord, our men are in command of the city.
Hey, General, come on in. Looks like he's bringing his men back. Okay, everybody in my army, get to the plaza. Don't want my general messing with those spearmen right there. General, you come over here. The other army hasn't even started moving yet. Got guys coming in from this side over here. Heavy cavalry, back off. I sure could use some reinforcements right about now. Where is this other army? Why aren't you moving? He's still taking down walls over there.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash
It's
the
just
enemy.
a sea of Egyptians here.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
boys, get over here. These are supposed to be some of my best units right here. Fire into them. Y'all fire into them. Y'all fire into them. Oh, look at these guys go, man.
Praise the saints! Our men have taken control of the city.
Oh, these guys right here are deadly. Come on, keep firing, boys. Keep firing. Man, I wouldn't want to be at the other end of that. They are clearing these guys out. Spearmen right there. Fire into the back of those spearmen, please. Where's the other unit at? They're right over here. Hey, you guys come over into this corner, please. Come over here. We're about to liberate Constantinople. Not much of anybody left. No, I don't think there's anybody left. The other army didn't do anything.
All civilized peoples will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Ah, just a charnel house. Well, that's good, because I don't have to worry about Kiesel having killed himself.
They deserved nothing less than death. Their doom has befallen them.
All right, I'm not going to sack the city because we wanted to liberate this city. This is a holy city for the Orthodox Christians, Constantinople, so we will not loot it or sack it. We were here to liberate. I don't know why he got a cruel leader moniker, but look at all of these assassins here.
An honor to serve.
We absolutely have to do something about them.
Whose time
So let's
is
get
up.
our assassins started here. 48% chance.
All I need.
Okay, we need another assassin immediately. Let's repair everything for our own protection. We've got to do something about all these assassins. Absolutely. Okay, well, that is a little over 3 hours of play here. I am going to end the episode here with the liberation of Constantinople. It is now back under the control of Orthodox Christianity. So I will end at this point in time and get this uploaded to YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube and you are enjoying this, please drop a like and give me a subscription. I would appreciate that. And I will talk to you guys later. In fact, let me go ahead and do a save game here. We will quit the game. And everybody have a good night. And I will talk to you later.